Hey, now that the Nikon Z7 has landed, wait a minute, I need to get into character. There we go. Nikon. Now that the Nikon Z7 has landed, another horrible problem has cropped up. It is so bad that even the Nikon fanboys are complaining vociferously. Tamron has issued a letter, so has Tekina, and so has Rikinen. And there will be others. Some of the primary lenses, off-brand Nikon mount lenses, are not working at all on the new Nikon Z mount with the FTZ adapter. Like the 70 to 200 to Tamron G2, the 24 to 70 Tamron G2, the 90mm macro, on and on and on and on. Yeah. So, all those people that bought the adapter, which those will work with the old Nikon F-mount lenses, except for the D-series autofocus, because it won't work with those, not for autofocus anyway. All those off-brand Nikon mount lenses don't work. And interestingly enough, if it's exactly what I believe it is, it's a VR communication through pinout issue. That means that it can't be fixed with a tap-in console for lens or firmware update, because contrary to what a lot of people ignorantly believe, you cannot fix a firmware architecture by changing cannot change a hardware architecture, excuse me, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, by changing the firmware. Firmware can't change or fix hardware. Most of these lenses have VR. Not all of them do, but if it's as I believe, then this means that these Nikon F-mount lenses are wholly incompatible in every way, shape, and form for use with the Nikon Z camera. Like I said, this issue is so bad that Tekina, Tamron, Rikinen, and there will be others, have issued a letter saying we're investigating why these lenses do not work at all on the new Nikon Z mount. Nikon Z7. And it will be the exact same incompatibility with the Nikon Z6. They're not going to fix that in the Z6 because the Nikon Z mount is a Nikon Z mount. There's already God knows how many countless hundreds of thousands of Z6s that have already been manufactured. Nothing is going to be changed on Nikon's end. And from Nikon's perspective too, they frankly do not care if third-party lenses, all the better, do not work on the Nikon Z7 mount, a la the Z7 and Z6 cameras, which of course then would give you impetus, of course, obviously so, to purchase a Nikon F-mount lens. You know, because Nikon generally doesn't make money when you buy a Tamron or Tekina or off-brand lens. Of course they don't. It's a foregone conclusion statement there. But a lot of people are pissed. I mentioned this in a post, and apparently somebody bought a Z7, and he then proceeded to give me a near-death threat, and then he cursed me. I was like, listen, it's incompatible. You know, why don't you call the folks up at Nikon? I didn't build these cameras. But just when you thought that more issues could not crop up, this is why you should never be a beta tester. Unless you're somebody like me, because I'm actually expected to be a beta tester, but even I knew no dice on these cameras, no dice.